Seriously? I am live.
I am?
Yay!
I am live.
Uh-oh.
I am? Yay! I am.
Shut up. Hi. Let me close that window. Oh, my dog needs me. I gotta go get her. As soon as she heard me talk, she was totally quiet and she hears me talking and she's like, ah, come get me. I thought I saw her. Oh, it's Suze and Laura. Oh my God, girl party. How exciting. Hold on, girls. Let me go get Rosie so she doesn't drive me nuts with her whining. We need some man meat in here. Where are my glasses? I'm so blind. I can't see my whole life. Like, I don't have my glasses on. I can't find my glasses. Anybody else? Check them up, take a shower. Okay, start there. Angels, help me. Not so helpful. Seriously. They're like, you put them where you don't usually put them. No shit. Sometimes, you guys. Ah, they're there. On top of bananas. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh. Bro, you want me to come get you? She's looking at me like, yeah, bitch, come get me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Girls. What do you think I have for you? How about one of these? Oh, so yummy. It's so yummy. There you go. Hi. When they take one all excited and then stop and look at you like, eat that one. Ah, Lori and Leslie and Susie, oh my. Yay, girls. Thanks for coming. Sorry to keep you waiting. If you guys, I mean, I've been checking and it didn't look like, oh, it was just 3:33. It didn't look like anybody was here. I just needed a few extra minutes. And I saw this thing on here. I was talking to Laura. I hope I didn't come off like snippy there in the end. I'm like, now I know I'm going to be late. I'm like, oh, girls. Oh, it was just 222. It's 223, 22. And I have 77%. I saw it. Anybody else? Okay, good. Okay, good. I was like, I'm pretty sure she's interested. I was just like, more like being factual. Like, there's no way I can do everything I need to do before, like, in 20 minutes. Like, that's just not happening. That's not going to happen. So how is everybody today? Did everybody do last night's meditation? Susie, are you caught up with last night's meditation or the night before? I know you did one older one too, because you're just such the overachiever. I was like, you don't have to go too far back in time because you're not going to have time for all that. And then she messaged me. I did the, like, which one was it? From the 19th, I think. So the one that's like kind of, I'm insisting on is the one from the 20th. And then the one from the 21st. I don't know if from this point, I don't know. I have no idea. What the hell do I know? Anyway, today, I watched the 19th and yeah. Because today's the 22nd, right? Anybody else feel like you're in this like time warp where it's just like so fast? So fast. How does everybody feel? Tell me. In delayed non-time, I feel like I'm gonna ooh, frequency. Holy shit. That was tense. Whoa. Can you guys see the wind? They're like, pay attention. Got this intense frequency just in my left ear. And then it was like, pay attention. And then what was that? Within 10 seconds? What the hell is my dog doing? Within 10 seconds. Oh, did you guys see that? I wanted to move. Okay, you guys vote. If I should try to spend a few moments, we could do what we normally do here. And like, it's all still messy over here because my animals were laying all over it, you know. I could either leave it like this, like it kind of normally is, or I can move you guys in a way more where this is your perspective. Possibly. I will figure it out for maybe. It's just, I have a lot of very pretty things back here. My crystals and my candles and my feathers. And I was guided to make it in a way where you guys could actually see the really pretty stuff that I have. I mean, I know it's not horrible back here, but delayed non-time. Sped up or really slow. Yeah. I'm tired but in good spirits. That's how I'm feeling. That happened to me when I was driving earlier. Frequency? You do like seeing the, oh, you guys do? I like seeing the stuff too. It's good stuff. Because I was like, man, I have tried it from over here. But then I was like, no, you know what? Actually, it's good like right here because you see the wind. And when the sun starts coming through and hitting all the crystals, it is so mesmerizing. If you guys see my story, that's how I'll be like, oh. It was maybe 2 or 3 seconds, but it came out of nowhere and I was on alert afterwards. Did anything happen? Did you get any more information or did you see anything? I got to tell you guys, for those of you who are there, so that would be all except for Susie, last night in our last night's gathering, our first private, which was so easy. I went off with totally without a hitch. I wish. I wish. But we finally got it going. So, I think that might be the best thing to do. Bear with me for a moment, ladies. I'm gonna use this crate that I keep my clean dishes in after I wash them. I live in a really tiny trailer. Down by the river. I miss that guy. Do you want this cookie? Cool, yes. When my son's dog was here, I got him doggy cannabis cookies. They freaking love those. So did I. Not for me, because they weren't nearly strong enough, but I loved them for them. They were wonders. Ooh. BTW people, I can engineer anything. That was easy. Whoa! Ah! Shoot my own horn. Oh, you see my tree. She's still totally alive, but her branches are her leaves. These are the greenest ones, unfortunately. It's like, but yeah, let me fix this. Hold on a second. Ah! Everything's in reverse. It always weirds me out. Not weirds me out, but you know what I mean. Confuses my soft brain. Maybe I should clean up my clutter first. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Okay. Can we see my stuff? The sun's gonna start coming through. I only have one candle lit, so I'm gonna light a couple more candles. So the equinox, ladies, does anybody have any equinox rituals? Who else is here? I see a 4 and a 5 popping in and out. Anybody have geodes? With, what is that? Bird poop? You guys have geodes? They go together. Or pine needles? I have those two things in abundance around here. Pine needles and geodes. Wow, that's awesome, Susie. Did you say that or did I say that first? I wasn't here. I just heard it in my head. So geodes are really good to have in your environment for grounding and for also protection. They're millions of years old. Besides that, they're freaking beautiful. That is a dragon stone. I have 3. This is a clear quartz cluster. Aw, Mike. I was hoping you were going to show up so I could ask you what was going on. Thank you for stopping by. We love you. We will definitely think of you later on tonight when we do the meditation. Thank you for coming. Everybody okay? Power. There's a lot of people without power. A lot of people. So, thoughts and prayers with you, honey. We love you. Take care of your family and your neighborhood. The power of the dragons are with you. So I was always going to say this is a clear crystal quartz cluster. But do we see the dragon? Anybody have sage? If you guys have sage and want to burn some sage, anybody saw the dragon? Oh, yeah, Palo Santo too. Yeah, I wish my crystal shop would sell that as well. I mean, I think they're, oh, my lights are not on. I think that I've never actually used it. But I hear it's really great to bring in positive energy. I just kind of feel like I'm more about the sage part. Because look at all the crystals and the animals and the plant. I literally have trees in my, I'm in a forest surrounded by trees with more tree branches in my house, living and not, but still yes. So I have a lot of positive energy up in here. So, but I like to flow through with the sage. So I'm gonna light some sage. So if you guys have sage, light your sage. We are celebrating the equinox, ladies. And I thank you for being here. We are not gonna do an astral meditation. When that came into play, when that came into play, should I go on Instagram? Now that's going to be exceedingly, oh, or not, actually. Hold on, hold the phone while I rig the phone. Let's see. If that goes like that. Do you guys mind looking at my feather and my butterfly? And my heart? Look at that. Son of a beach. I thought I had it. Because now what everything is on is like really tilted and I can't. Ooh. But now it's like in the way of what you guys are looking at, isn't it? Poopy. That's not. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh well, let's see. I will try in a moment. Do we have? I'll send you some. What? It smells. Oh really? Yay! Even keep one in my purse while they smell. Huh. Okay. I have very few options. Who do we lose? I did notice it said 2222, but now I'm seeing 2224 at 242. Is everybody here? Are the girls still here? Oh, blah, blah. Work, mouth. Yeah, I don't want that to be in your way. That's just kind of negates the purpose of moving everything. If you just see the back of my phone. How much? Yeah, I think it left 2. I saw it go from 5 to 4 to 3 for a little bit. So I thought maybe we lost somebody. So I have my 3 candles burning. So something special that we have not done yet that we're gonna do this time around. This is what this. Anybody familiar with cartomancy? Yay, Suze. I'm glad you're here. We don't have a whole lot of options here either. The health food store is tiny. It's actually in a small house. Oh, cute. But everything is grown locally. That's bitchin'. She's in New Mexico. Oh, I'm sure that doesn't get confusing. There's a Las Vegas, New Mexico? Or do you live in Las Vegas and New Mexico? Is there a city called Las Vegas, New Mexico? I'm so confused right now. I'm sorry. Is that obvious? Oh my god. I'm like, what? New Mexico is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places. Not one, like top of the list type places to live. Go away. Oh my gosh, I don't want you. Freaking phones. Oh, for the love of God. Why does everything take so long? Oh, we have another person. Hello, who's here? Welcome. I am getting myself and everybody is lighting stage. Did I say stage? Sage. It's Andres. Hi, love. Thank you for joining. Hi, sweetheart. We have 6. Ouchie. That's not supposed to stay open. We have 6 people here with us. I was just asking the question, who is familiar? The original Las Vegas. No kidding. Yeah, the mountains are beautiful. She showed me a little bit of that, and I was like, wow, that's gorgeous. I mean, it looks really familiar to where I live, actually. I was like, wow, it looks a lot to where, like, around here. How are you, Andres? Stockholm. Yeah, the mountains. Does get very confusing, but yeah, it's just a very small town. We have the United World College here, and it's a castle. I miss the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've never heard of that. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm learning so much. I love it. So I've learned that with this and with some other sage too, that it's a lot more efficient to use a torch. Especially if you buy the homemade, you know, they're not going to be super tightly wrapped, and they'll go out really fast. You'll be sitting there for forever with a lighter, just like, come on. So one day my guides were like, use the torch. It never would have occurred to me. Let me tell you, seems a little aggressive. And I was like, okay. So happy equinox, people. I'm glad you guys are all here with me. It's good to see people. We are not going to be look at this gorgeousness. Can you guys see the color? It's really better when the light, ow, hits it. And not you. I'm gonna slam it into my hip. Jesus, you see? All day long. It's literally all day long I've been here. You just hurting myself. Anybody else? I like to use my crystals with my sand. I'm just gonna create a little business here, see if it'll stay lit. Sometimes I put it right above a candle so it'll stay lit. Damn it, I'm my bone too. Ugh, that's brutal. Yet to go by. Okay, so it is September 30 minutes and 3 seconds into our feed on YouTube. I am coming on live. Instagram. Let's see if we have any joiners. Let's see if we get any doing double duty. This is a normal deck of playing cards. Probably turned around because of the cards that I got last time when I went, oh, wow, that's interesting. But we're not going to get into that. I'm going to put all the cards back in here. And no, I'm not doing a magic trick, although it may seem that way. What I am doing is clearing these cards. I am even going to use the sage to clear these cards. It's just a normal deck of cards. If you're not familiar, you see how fast it goes out? If you're not familiar with cartomancy, this is how tarot started. People used regular cards. The suits all meant something different. Hearts, diamonds, clubs, and what's the other one? What am I forgetting? Hearts, diamonds, clubs, and I want to say pentacles. Am I missing something? Where's that? Hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades. Holy shit! Yeah. Well, whatever. I was guided to work with cards. Actually, this deck came to me from a neighbor who was getting rid of stuff, and love is superpower and magic. Yes, definitely, definitely. King Bum 21. Hi, King Bum 21. Who is this? It's Hall something 72. I know that for a fact. I have both jokers in. So we got the 2 of clubs. That's it. Hall 0172. 2 of clubs. Did you guys see that pop up? That was fun. I'm actually going to put it here. It's kind of the point of having my table visual, like, even though you guys can't see it up close, is to kind of see what I do and where things might go as we move along, people. Thank you for being with me while we get settled in. It's funner to do this with you than me running around and freaking out. Going, they're waiting. So the way that this works is either cards will pop or I am guided to pull one out just like that. We got a 10 of spades. It'll just get my attention. I can't really explain it. So we have a 2 and a 0, or a 2 and a 1 0, or a 2 and a 10. We'll see. We'll see what else happens. Who is all here? We have 7 people. You're playing 2. King. Or 10. Spade sometimes. Who knows? It just all depends. We keep going. So we have 2, 10, and king of clubs. They just told me to start this way. Don't see what happens. I don't know. We're not there isn't a specific question when it comes to this. Sometimes I'm just guided to play with them. We have a 9 of hearts. And then see what happens and what numbers come up when I'm told to stop, when I start seeing a picture or a pattern. We have to think about also what the occasion is, which is we are at the 10 of hearts. Oh, who's here? Hey, sorry, I'm not paying attention to you guys over here. Hello, hello. Hi. Sorry, I'm in kind of 2 spaces. I moved my stuff. So, hi. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Ben. Hi, Arizona Motherload. We are doing if you want to come and join us on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do that. There are, how many people? 8 people. What was that? 10 of hearts. So we had 9 of hearts, 10 of hearts. You guys are going to want to take me to the casino. I always get that feeling when I start playing with the cards because I will just get runs. But I don't play with the cards when I go. I'm not touching them, am I? No. Ooh, what's that? Two of spades. What's the dates, love? We have 2 10s, a king, a 9, 2 2s on the 22nd. You see how they like to play. Play. All day. We have a 6 of diamonds. Please chime in with any visuals or anything that may come to mind. 6 of diamonds. Let me check in with the group. Hello, we have, oh my goodness, we got a Bailey in the house. It is Bailey's birthday. He is with us on Instagram. Or not. It says, well, he was anyway. Maybe, no, he's here. So we have Bailey and Leslie, and is King Bum still here? Hello, King Bum. Please tell us your name. I teleported. I know. Look at you. I wasn't paying attention to people on Instagram. They're like, see ya. I'm sorry. What to do? Happy birthday to you. Let's spare my neighbors. Happy birthday to you, my little dragon boy. Man, adult, he said. Today he says it's weird being an adult. That surprised me. How about another 9? 9 people. 2 9s, 2 10s, 2 2s, 9 people. Look at that. That just poppity popped. Happy birthday, Bailey. Two jacks. Okay, anybody want to make a bet? What's coming up next? We have 2 2s, 2 9s, 2 10s, 2 jacks. We have 1 6 and 1 king. Put your bets in. What's the next one? Is it going to be one to make another pair? Or is it going to be a whole new one? Because right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 2s. You see how it starts to form a picture? We have 2s and 9s and 10s and jacks. We have a lonely king. Maybe king's just meant to be alone. And we have a 6. Nice even number. 2, 4, 6. 2, 2, 3 2s. 3 2s. We get a 2. We get a queen. We get a 7. Anybody else? An ace of hearts. Isn't this fun? Yes, if this is what happens with cards, what may happen? Oh, look at that. Who said 6? Anybody say 6? Oh, I didn't say anything. I'm not playing. It was a 6, people. So now we have an ace and we have a king. Who said ace of hearts? Oh, so close, my friends. So close. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 2. Should we keep going or should we move on to the next thing? Oh, are you still there? I'm sorry. I really wish I could set this up so I'm talking to everybody and see when people come in. But I don't know how. 2 cards. Go one more. And if you have 4, let's everybody put their guesses in. What's it going to be? We have lots of sets of 2s. 2 2s, 2 9s, 2 10s, 2 jacks, 2 6s. Okay, first off, I'm hearing my guides say, we don't pick, they pick. Sorry. Forgot. Another 9. Number I was literally just being talked to about. And the ace. Literally just being talked to about. 30301 into the feed. 43, 42. They said, look at the numbers. Everything is an even number besides the 9. We have 9 people here, by the way. 9 is a very important number. And I said, yeah, that's true. And the ace, the 9 and the ace. And they said, well, it depends on how you see the ace. And I was like, okay. And then they said, just continue. And then I got a 9 and an ace. So we have 3 9s now. 7. Immediately I'm drawn to the 7-2 thing. You guys are it's 3 aces. Sorry, I told to keep going. Whoa. 4 popped out. Oh my God. Got 8, 7, and 4. Another set. Like that 8 just sticking up like that. Still king by itself. So right now the only solos are the king and the 8. They'll slide the 4 down here. So the first one, Joker or World. Second one is a 10 of clubs. Next one is an 8 of hearts. And the next one is a Queen of hearts. And now I'm done, they say. Put it together, they say. Okay, I say. Hold, please. Okay, so hey, thanks for bearing there with me. King and Queen. Guillotine's taking it. Tell me someone got that. No. Hi, Nines. Yeah, it's interesting. We have a lot of sets of 2s. I'm gonna put these back in here so we don't get confused. So we have a Queen of Hearts and a King of clubs. And I'm hearing once again, very thematic with or people coming and going because I'm ignoring them on Instagram. The dragons and the Pendragon and the Dawn Watcher and the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine is what I'm showing here with our world. One of the first cards up, and I don't remember, we'd have to watch it back to see unless somebody else was paying attention, but a couple of the very first cards out were the 2 2s, reinforcing our day-to-day. And then it went on from there. The other thing that I'm noticing here, let's just take a look here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I cannot receive and talk at the same time, and they're telling me that there's something to take a look at here. It's 30906. That is not without coincidence. Also, the fact that 3s are absent. Threes are not absent, they say. We have 3 sets of threes. 3 threes, they say. 1, 9, ace, 10, 9. Nine, 1, 1. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 4. 2 jacks. Who's all here? Let me catch up. I don't want to ignore anybody. Anybody here? Oh, I feel bad. Nikki, hi. Please chime in if you guys have done my meditations before, either live or after the fact. And please note that if you want to join them again, you'll have to, or period, you'll have to submit an email. So see those. There's videos on it. Ask me if you have any questions. Evangeline! Yay! Haven't been on a live in the Infinity in what seems like forever. I know. It's really, it feels like longer, but we've only actually been at this for 12 days now. Time. WTF. we should print some t-shirts. Just been a week. Anyway, the whole week has been filled with ups and downs, expansion and contractions. Yeah, getting ready for this equinox. We just got out of one of the most intense gates I've ever, or the most intense gate. I'm just going to put it right there at the top. It's the absolute most intense timeline shift portal gate. And that's also what this is talking about. Okay, that was weird. I don't even know what I saw, but it was like something came up right against my, almost right against my window. And by the time I looked, I saw it go around my tarp. Anyway, all sorts of, who knows what sits around here. Okay. It's not that bright in real life, unfortunately. You guys can't really see. It's, my crystals are casting off the like all these pretty rainbows everywhere. We have 6, 7, 8. So 6, 7, 8 are 2, 2, 2. And then we have 9, 10, and then ace, 3, 3, 3. So I'm just going to go with what I heard because it's not changing. I didn't even know what the message was, but this is how it goes with the tribe. So what they're saying is, because this has been a question, actually, now they're saying, you did ask this question. Holy shit, I'm like forever being corrected. I swear. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. So we asked, and we've been wondering, especially those of you who have been with me in astral, and those of us who have understood that for a good amount of us, we are connecting, we are reconnecting as soul family members, and also coming into an online with certain soul aspects of yourself. And if anybody could chime in, if they're caught up, if they've done the 20th and the 21st, that would just help me understand like where everybody is. If you've done it, if you've not done it, if you have any questions, feel free to use the space to talk about it, because they're using this space to talk about it. So I mean, because it's been a really big deal. So the question we asked and we wondered the other day was, when did us as a collective group start going into astral in this lifetime more intensely? Because as soul family members, you're going to be doing that kind of ins and outs in your astral as you're connected. And as like some are older and some are younger and some are coming, you know, being born before other ones. And we're not like all landing at the same time. So as things happen, we will connect in the astral without even knowing it. I mean, this is why we meet people and you're so familiar. It's so weird. I feel like I've known you forever. With some of us, it's just because we're that soul and people are supposed to come to us. But then with some of us, it's just like that happens with a very designated group of people. And then with some of us, it really happens with a designated group of people. And since we started getting together doing these astrals 12 days ago and working on Hurricane Florence and the typhoon in Asia, and then all of that we did, and then doing them every single day and staying connected, and not just going, okay, hurricane's over, we're disbanding or whatever, and continuing to connect more, also it just has created more, I think, progress and recognition and yada, 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 stuff like that. So the question that some of us were asking were when did this start happening more? And the answer here is June. So June is the day. You don't remember the ones you were in. You were not in the one on the 20th. You still need to do that one. So any special thoughts there to add, Bailey, with June? Holy shit. And this is also to speak of more from like what Shamuel was saying, or was it Uriel? Uriel or Shamuel? I can't remember. I think it was Uriel, actually, that was talking about our soulmate unions, like things are coming more online for your soulmate, soul family. So that's what this is all about. If you guys have been with me and been in my, you see how there's a theme here, and that's making sense. There's actually a card. Well, you know what? There's a card in the Dragon Tarot, and it's about, I'm just going to say it's about divine union. I'm not going to say what it looks like, but I'm just going to say there's a card in the Dragon Tarot, and I don't know, I'm just getting like a picture of it for some reason. So yeah, June. Bailey, any thoughts more? Makes sense? Yes? Chime in, people, if you have any thoughts. So ramping up, June with 2 cards, July with 2 cards, even August with 2 cards, and then September, 9, 3 cards, 10, October, 3 cards. the ones, 11, 3 cards. So we're looking at the rest of the year coming up here, people. We are at the equinox. We started off with our 2s. Angels are with us. We have 4 likes, the number 4 card. We have 8 people in the room at 1 hour, 23 seconds into our feed. Huh. How fun is that? Oh yeah, and what do we feel? Anybody have any feelings when they see this? Any ideas? Anything comes to mind? October is your birth month. June is when your spirituality really amped up. Well, look at you. It looked like you found your higher timeline. It looked like a lot of us got on our higher timeline in June. What happened in June? Anybody remember? 6/6. That's a big portal day too. Feels like a long time ago, doesn't it? Shit. That's just weird. Feels like June and 6, like this whole 6 business was a long time ago. So anybody have any thoughts about this? Want to chime in with their thoughts on this set? Is it just like every other set? Ideas? Feels like years. It really does. Well, it was 3 months and 3 days ago. So, twins, anybody else? Laura had twins. Definitely has something to do with that. Anybody else? In agreement? Have another take on it? Another word for it? Anything else that comes to mind when they see this set? Or this pair, I should say. The pair. Are you serious? What's the other one's name? Twin brothers. So this is brothers. Twin flame. No. Brothers. Michael and Jack. Oh my gosh, how cute. Not clones. Brothers. I'm sure in some ways it feels like not that long ago. Like 3 months can feel like forever, and then you're like, yeah, I have a child, and that feels like 2 minutes ago. Time is so bizarre, isn't it not? Is it not? Especially when you do have offspring, time tends to be even a stranger experience because you're experiencing time on 2 separate levels. A jeweler and a gardener. Well, look at that. Look at that. Handling Gaia. Time is really weird. So, any questions about our cartomancy spread? Is that fun? Has anybody ever seen that done before? And yeah, I am up to going to any casino if you are putting down the money. No, I didn't. You pulled a lot of the same cards. No, I didn't. I saw you say you were playing, but I wasn't sure what that meant exactly. Oh. Because I was on top chat again, probably. And that little tidbit didn't make it, didn't make the cut. So no, anyway, I did not see that. If I didn't respond to somebody's, like, I don't really like to ignore people, but I found that watching stuff back, I have missed things because they have not been in my feed for whatever reason. So anybody, any questions about things starting in June? This is a direct question. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Picture. Yes, send me a picture. You like to play along sometime. That's cool. Okay. So that was a cool message. I guess we've been asking, I think collectively we've all been asking, how long has this been going on? And it's not they made it really clear. It's not 6 months or 3 months since June for all of us at the exact same time, but for most people, it started at that time. It's somewhere in there around that time. More heavily, I should say. I'm going to take a picture too. I won't do that right now though, because this is a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards, actually. What pile is what? There's a lot of cards. Yeah, honey, I thought about you guys too. That was the image that was given to me, was you guys. Actually. Oh. I did not take pictures. But you guys are also representative of other people too. You know what I mean? So it's not just about you. It's the representation that in our group, as people are coming online and being activated and drawn in to join us in these astrals and work with Gaia and the Archangels and the dragons and the galactics and on and on and on, whoever might show up at any given time. Seems like every day there's something else. More sets are or pairs and set, it's representative of us already. You guys definitely. Sorry, I just have to write something down before I move on. Yes. You're right, Bailey. It's a resonance. It's just like when we get into the astrals and we're doing that awake and conscious, it's adding a lot of energy to really channeling our vibrations in with Gaia. And it's just like, I guess you could say like steam or something, where it just kind of starts to be in the atmosphere, and those who are supposed to perceive that and it to do something to get them in alignment in some way with getting there, then Archangel Oracle people, 1, 10, 17 with 11 people here. 5 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. It is 3:29:44 in the Pacific time zone. I am Infinity, and your archangels want to talk to you, and they use me. Compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. Sorry. Wow. It was just 1:11:11 with 11 people here. Holy moly. I'm also hearing with this, you guys, that because all of this stuff is so intense and starting off, they really want us to know that this business that we're doing every single day together, whether we can make the lives or not, we're just dedicated and motivated to do them and to show up and to experience what's going on and tap in and to get more aligned with your soul tribe and your family, which is what most of us have been wanting to happen in our lives. We've just been like, TikTok any freaking day now. For some of us, it's been a long time, and we tend to be a little impatient even with ourselves, and then with the trying to know everything or be in that like give me more state, if that makes sense. So this is just kind of chill with it. We'll read more about that. Bailey says, I certainly feel like being brought here was part of my aligning with the highest good. Leslie says, ditto. You saw that today. What did you see today? Andres, I have been tested in compassion at work quite a bit, especially lately. Oh, I'm so happy, honey. Bailey says he accidentally hit dislike. Well, hit like it's 3:33:03. Oh, you guys. Let's see what this is. Again, patience. Same card as yesterday. Along the same lines of what we were just talking about. So we have a lot of this like nervous energy. They're affirming this. Like we need to, with ourselves, and reach out to each other instead of doing the normal thing that we may do with in some situations, which is pull back, hold back, wall up, close down, blah, 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 blah. This is a real opportunity, especially today, especially with the equinox, to transcend and transmute any fear-based love and family and relationship and friendship and abandonment and trust and all that stuff that keeps us totally off balance from what our true like soul essence is and what we feel when we're in those astrals, when we get all like love infused and juicy and gooey after. We're all like, ah! Like on this love high. Yeah. All of us feel that way. Some people go, I couldn't get into it. I'll do it later, but that's rare. For the most part, people either they do it, they're waking up right when we're coming out of it, or they're in it the whole time, or even if the ones that are in a sleep state and come out of it at some point, they still feel the same way. So this is about, here's the thing. We have a certain moment in time after connections are made, after things start getting put in a different place, for us to say, I like this or I don't. And if you don't, they keep shifting in another way. If you do, they keep shifting in that way. So we have to get into alignment with, when we start to get a little bit more vulnerable, maybe a little bit more into those whoa, 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 and it feels like it's rapid fire. And if it's on a level that, you know, you're just like, no, 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 and it's causing a lot of this like stuff that it's bringing up a lot of stuff, and you're having a hard time with like doubt or trust, or it's bringing up a lot of anger or fear and things like this, and you're not going, wow, well, that was then and this is now, and you know, this is just coming up for the dust bunnies in the corners. Like I told you guys, when we start feeling things, it's for the reason of let's go look at it. Remember, there was a part in yesterday's meditation where it said that, or something like that, I think. Anyhow, what I tell people in my like individual work when I'm talking like on a like doing my psychic guidance work, which is pretty much what this is, and they're trying to go, is this person right? Is this person wrong who's been there? Is this new person right? Or is this new person wrong who's just coming around, or not knowing one way or another, and still having like different issues, and not, you know, it's like you could say, oh, I really want my soul tribe, my soul family, and I really want maybe a love relationship or that to go on and stuff, but then not be in alignment with that energetically. People do that all the time. And as well as continue to make decisions based on past situations that have really nothing to do with today's new time and where you are now. And that's where people start to slip. They'll slip back into previous or more comfortable situations. Why do people fear pretty much anything? Because there's change involved. Why are people afraid of change? Because of the unknown. Once you get to a certain point, we can start throwing that faith paint, as we talked about a while ago, onto your canvas and go, F it, whatever comes up, and I'm here, like whatever, you know, then things start to move in a different direction. And then there's times where things get shaky, and we're constantly like tested in that. And one of the biggest tests about that is, how do you handle those uncomfortable moments of growth and expansion that force you to get vulnerable, even and most importantly with yourself. And like I said before, and I think somebody else, what was somebody in yesterday's meditation said it about, I wrote it in my website, sometimes the steepest, hardest mountain to climb in your life is about you. Knowing you, getting to your place and your destination, and figuring you out to a point that you're light in a lot of ways. Let's see. If you feel what you feel and address that, but don't let it control me, live every situation. Yeah, that's good. You can let it wash over you without it going in and through you too, shaking everything up so intently. As we learn to control our field and our energy and flex those muscles more, and to know kind of how to handle that stuff and what we are in control of, we can be a little bit better at that once we catch ourselves. It's just like catching yourself sooner and sooner. It's kind of like when the children get quiet. And in one hand, you're like, oh, peace. They finally shut the frick up. And I can concentrate and focus on something. And then after a time, you're like, wait a second, they're way too quiet. What are they up to? And they could be wreaking all sorts of havoc because you're not fully paying attention. The same thing goes for our own thought processes. They could just be doing their own thing. And just because it's not shaking you up enough and you can go on your merry little way doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing. My brother got really quiet once and started a fire in the garage. Okay, what's this? It's just, what? I just wanted, are you serious? You just did what? Right now? Seriously? That's amazing. I'm dying. A brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. Scratch, baby. Oh my god. I am dying. 122 with 11 people into our feed. I'm just having too much fun here, you guys. Yay, Spaceballs! Everybody's like waiting for Infinity to catch up. I just saw a bunch of like, oh my god. Laura, what the, oh my god, I'm dying. You see this brilliant idea, like, right? Yes, your idea is divinely guided. You should have bought the scratchers. You see? Magic! Happy birthday! Yay, Space Pals! I won 8 bugs. Oh my god. That's awesome. That is truly awesome. Are you good? Spaceballs! Oh, I bet you're really bouncy now. Now, like, how long does it take to get that money? Come on, pay up. Give me money. Like, how long does it? I've won like $5 at the lottery max. I had a full on cut on my lip. I woke up like that the other day. Like, what the heck? I never get that. It hurts. Well, then maybe you should just keep scratching. Still a brilliant idea, I guess. Spaceballs. Silly. Let's read about brilliant idea, I'm being told. It's kind of cool to see some different cards. We got patience again, though. That's a theme. Brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Your idea is an answered prayer, even though it may push you past your comfort zone. Wasn't I just saying that about comfort zones? Okay, whatever. Know that God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Ask for and be willing to receive all of the support that you need to bring the idea to fruition. Know that I'll be there all along the way, and you can ask me for help at any time. I'm especially glad to give you ideas and creative insights to support your life's purpose. Uriel's energy is pale yellow, like a candle's glow. Whenever you need ideas or intellectual guidance, contact Uriel. His energy is aligned with the amber crystal. Anybody have any amber? I don't. I have citrine, which is also yellow. And citrine is very much similar. And if there's any crystal gurus in the house who have any idea what this is, if you could please tell me, I would love to know. But citrine, for those of you who may not know, but just might get an idea from the name, that is citrine. This is a smooth citrine. I highly recommend this. It's along the lines of, this one is especially sparkly. They're along the lines of an amethyst. And so this is an amecitrine. Oh, by the way, Bailey, your clear crystal quartz that are a little blue and a little green are not clear crystal quartz. Clear crystal quartz are like clear. Clear. No tinge of any other color whatsoever. So that is something else. This is a new find, pyrite and quartz. You guys see that metal? This is just ridiculous. Pyrite and quartz. It is really heavy. It is super cleansing and charging and also protective. You did generate fun energy, honey. Okay, come back, Les. I'm not sure. We won't be here for too much longer. 127 into the feed. 12 people here. Thank you, peoples, for being here. You had a rose quartz but gave it away. Oh, that's sweet of you. You should get another one, though. Rose quartz is really quite good for you to have around. Anyway, so amber is a Uriel crystal. And Uriel also came up yesterday in... Was it yesterday? Uriel came to me today, earlier. Yeah, you know what to do. Yep, that's what it was. The one with the lantern. You are far wiser than you realize, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answers that you seek. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me, and then be willing to work with me by taking action. So, again, patience, compassion, brilliant idea. We're going to do one more with the Archangel Oracle, I'm being told. And there it is. All is well. One more time. I think this is one of the first cards we got, family. I'm totally ignoring Instagram. I feel so bad. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Do you guys remember this one? This is Archangel Jeremiel. I love the energy. Ding! All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. I love that card. I love that card too because it's, whoops, this one was just poppy right in my, was right on the front. It's like, remember this one, people? Cards. Is it gray and white, the crystal? Oh, this one? It is, yeah, it's kind of bluish, opaque, gray, white. It's got some a little bit of green. It's really pretty. But anyway, this, you guys, yeah. I just saw 5115. Who sees mirrored numbers? And I'd like you to, can you throw out for me, you guys? This is something I was actually supposed to ask in the beginning, but it's better now because people are actually like here, who's here. So can you please throw out your top 2 or 3 numbers that is just a recurrent, just everybody, just whatever that is. A single, not really a single, but you know, double digit, triple digit, whatever it may be. If you guys can just put that in there for me. They asked me to ask you that at the, like I said, at the top, and I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh, they said that's okay. It would have interfered with the cards at the top. So we have 479 for Sean, 444, 111, 1111. Beatrice, hi. Thanks for coming and participating. 8s, 5s, 58, 303. 8s, 5s, 3s, 411, and 144. 144, 441. Throw out your top like 2 or 3 set like numbers that you see repetitively all the time, if any. I'm gonna turn on my light because it's all this bright sun. You see this sun, you guys? So bright behind. I want to see if, and who is there, are there any pendulum people here? People who, whoa. People who work with pendulums? This is one of my favorite pendulums. Just because she's so pretty. Pink faceted crystal quartz. Puts off the most beautiful. See if I can get her in. Let's see if you guys can see. any numbers or mirrored numbers, whatever you see a lot of. If you have a particular top 3 mirrored numbers, you can throw those out too. I just want everybody to see the numbers that you guys see, like collectively and individually. And I'd like to see, they just wanted us to do this. 1133, 1122, 1144. Interesting. I love that. You see that, you guys? 2 4s and 5s. 711. I see that number a lot. 5554, 5533, 1111. Are those all individual numbers, Suze? So 2, wait. Well, you started off with 2-7 and then 9-4-1 and then 7-2. You realize that, right? You've got your 7s and your 2s in there. Susie and I both have a 7-2 thing, or a 7-2 or 2-7, or 7-2-2, 2-7, whatever. All of your numbers started mirrored, so there's not just a particular couple of mirrored numbers that you see more than others, or it started with more than others. You know what I mean? And then it bled into a lot of other ones to a point where you just like see mirrored numbers all the time. No shit, it's a series. Wait, let me see that again. 2794172. And 88 and 99. Oh, 2714179. That's different. So it's not a 7-2 at the end? Oh my God, look at all your long strings. Look at all those 3s and 9s and 6s and 3s. Yeah, I've been seeing 9s and 3s and 6s like crazy. I didn't know what it meant, but I'm beginning. I mean, I'm beginning to really understand it more and more and more. Bailey sees them all, 111s through 999, but you see them in those sets. I know earlier today you were seeing, what'd you see? You sent, what was it? Oh, 1s and 2s. You saw a 222 when it wasn't even, that wasn't even the time. But it's the day. Yeah, you saw it. Okay, that's what I remember. 111 and 222. Today, yeah. Kip Sunny see pictures like, I just saw one. I've already seen so many cool numbers today involving that 2 combination, that double 2 combination. I miss Nikki's. 3, 6, 9 are so much lately, you two. Yeah. Anybody else of the 3, 6, 9s? 3, 6, 9s. And do people understand or know what the 3, 6, 9s are? And especially the 9. Are you familiar with the importance of the number 9 in creation? Five, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, the 3s are kind of ridiculous. I get so excited to talk numbers. Everybody does, because we are like, how many people have like at least over 1,000 screenshots of, well, first off, you have to have the 2 terabyte package to hold all your thousands of pictures if you're somebody like me. And then you can, because the numbers come in, so I can't wait to, at some point they're going to be all like lined up and stuff. And those are just the ones I could actually gather. Countless, thousands more that I don't have in any type of capture of numbers that I've seen. Do you guys want to, how many people have started getting their numbers incorporated with their battery? So it's not just the number, it's not or the time, the date, but battery. Who's getting into battery? And I will. Oh, there we are. Lucas sent me a couple screenshots of his. You've got number freaks because we see freaky numbers, people. Numbers are amazing. Wait, what? A few days ago? Oh, okay. That your 1s and 4s started a couple months ago. I think that's yours came in like way underneath. 113. Interesting. 5-3 with Susie with the battery. Yes, battery. So people, okay. So we're also starting to incorporate more of us with the batteries. So this was, let me show you yesterday, you guys. Just real quick, because it was just kind of ridiculous. And I want to show you guys. Where is screenshots? Here we go. Okay, so maybe I underestimated how many screenshots I have. Now you have to understand, not all of these are of timestamps, of course, but here we go. There is a mirrored number for you, 8228. 8,228 screenshots. That's kind of a lot. I'm the first to admit. Okay, so let me find these from yesterday, because yesterday I was like, you've got to be kidding me. These are from today. Okay, so right here. Oh, let me back up, because it was kind of... Oh, there's your 639. As I'm listening to Crystallize yesterday, right when it starts. And then we have all the ones, the 2 ones yesterday. Got a lot of that business happening. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody else at the 1, 2, 3, 4? I started seeing the 1, 2, 3, 4s years before, and then it was one of, we've got a one. Okay, so look at all these 2s. We have the 82% with a 102. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Lots of 2s there yesterday. 1, 1, 1. Yesterday, I was doing something, and then I don't know what happened. Oh, I think I was going to go read Leslie's message, and I paused my own. I was listening back to our feed, and I paused it right at 1232 of my 32330 feed. Check it out. I didn't mean to pause it then, but I paused it right then. Can you guys read that? like this. Here we go. Here's a fun mirror number for you guys. This is when our messengers start having a good old time with you. We have 14% at 841. And for whatever reason, my screen is black. I saw it in the time and on the percentage, and I was like, oh my God, and I did this screenshot so fast it didn't have time like during transition. Look at that. It's the only one that's like that. It was 904 and I had 4%. Another 916 with this. Okay, so 17%. 16, 17. So sequentials will happen like that. Lots of 111. Oh, the age of 53 intimidates you. I see. I get it. This one's fun. 921 with 21%. So we have two. It's like, talk about just like really putting a stamp on yesterday's date. 10, 20, 30. I have 30% battery at 10, 20. Yeah. So there's a couple examples of, here's a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at all that because it's there for a reason. Here we're getting into today again and like more of that. So so the deal with mirrored numbers is seeing more. Mirrored numbers means that you're coming more into alignment with soul family, soulmates, or if you are a twin, then also your twin. Which makes sense because as you're ascending, you're coming into alignment with your highest soul self, which brings you into alignment with your soul family, soulmates, and twin souls. Yes? So we're going to get into dragons real quick here at the end. All numbers are angel numbers. So put in any combination of your numbers that you see frequently into Google and put in number or angel number, blah, 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 whatever. And I read a lot about angel numbers on my feeds because they come up quite often. The 1111 is definitely a you're welcome. Is an activation, one of the first codes that we ever see is 1111 or our birthday or 1234 or 234, stuff like that. Started with 123 in 1997, saw every triple number almost too many times, and now I'm back to some mirrored numbers and 123 again. Yeah, they totally go in a like I've mentioned before, seeing the numbers thing and doing the numbers thing is it's kind of like math class. You start seeing like your triples and then your combos and then your sequentials and then your mirrors, and then you just start understanding them more and more and starts incorporating more things. If you guys don't check your receipts diligently, start. I used to not. We got, Pendragon, hi. Pure male energy. Remember this, guys? One of the battery too. What was that? Oh, you guys, I have to take, I don't want to start pulling out all my receipts and driving you guys nuts with that stuff, but seriously, receipts, I mean, I just haven't, but it is something I'd like to do because I have kept a whole lot of them because I've seen some serious numbers and receipts. There's so many possibilities for numbers and receipts. So many, especially if you're playing with cards, like debit cards and stuff. So Pendragon, again. Thoughts, family? So it was, no, we're doing more. The sovereign, gentle power. Okay, so I'm gonna read about the sovereign, gentle power. If you want to take a look at that card. $7-11. Okay, let me grab my book. Card number 38. Is 38 a number for anybody or just for me? Okay, everybody, the sovereign speaks. You like those wings? She has rad wings, doesn't she? Okay, so let me make sure I didn't miss. Okay. If I did miss something, please, I'm still in live chat, but please tell me, say something. Okay, the sovereign speaks. It is not our desire to possess power, but to radiate it out in ever increasing waves, sending these seedlings of empowerment into the world, taking root in all your hearts. We do not hold on. We allow this power to extend out, to flow, and to be yours too. To be a queen, to be the sovereign of your world is not what so many beings feel and dream it to be. It is not about the instant fulfillment of whimsical desires, nor is it the power of enjoying personal luxury while others suffer and lament. It is to be a caretaker and an example to all. I ask you now that if you wish to be treated as royal and as the sovereign in your world, you must become truly royal. Care for the others around you. Walk amongst them. Bear yourself with dignity and courage no matter the circumstance. And know that no small thing is too humble to be of interest to you. Look around your world and see where you have confused the fulfillment of desire with the role of sovereign, and take up the middle of that role in your life now. It is no burden, but it is a responsibility. You are queen, you are sovereign, you are the one who creates your world. Like it or not, you are the one who must change that order of what is and bring about the change you wish to see elsewhere by bringing it forth from within yourself. I will continue. About the sovereign. The sovereign is a dragon fake queen who rules the element of the earth. She is of the autumn, of the mineral world, and yes, she is of the autumn. We're at the autumn equinox here today. Of the mineral world and of those things that grow. She is compassionate and loving and filled with the sense of her own power that only encourages the power of others. Thus, she is an inspiration and muse to all those wishing for mentors in the realm of their own personal sovereignty. She offers a different experience to the one. Wait, what? She offers a different experience to the one many of us have been taught, that of competition, that of beings fearfully taking what they can while they can, as they are so racked with the anxiety that there are insufficient resources to go around. She dwells in the realms of the infinite and protects all she dwells with. However, she does not allow this harmful vibration to enter her magical realm, so those with grasping hands and hearts will never see her or feel her true deep magic. Open-hearted we must be, sovereign to ourselves, loving unto ourselves, and full of knowledge that we already have more than enough. Our role is to be fully who we are and play our part in the dance of life. She is soft, and yet she is majesty. This is for you to allow into your life now. Divinatory meanings of the sovereign. Refusing to acknowledge yourself as the creator in your world. Blaming authority figures, seeing only the trappings and not the humanity of the responsibility. Being too influenced by others who see you as successful, who see you as successful, powerful others, thus giving away your power, not taking care of the little things in your own domain, seeing what is yours now is unworthy of what? Not taking care of the little things in your own domain and seeing what is yours now as unworthy of great care, interest. So meaning you're not paying attention to your now and being grateful for it. Working, let me see. Let me check in here. Anybody? Nikki says, I love her. Working with the sovereign. Feel your own soft majesty. Feel your power now and express it through living in integrity. Be responsible beginning now and incrementally taking the vibratory level up gently each day for your world. Care for the earth by recycling and composting and consuming in an aware fashion. Exert gentle influence by being a wonderful example to others. Be your magnificent sovereign self as this dragon fae lady guides you back to the path of true and deep glory, not the glory of the material or the attention or the fame, which are all simply clutter, but to truly care for yourself, to have the freedom to choose your role, to have the right to create a luxurious and sumptuous and beautiful environment in which to dwell, and to bear yourself with dignity and regal splendor without others trying to cut you down to size again. This is what you must now do, your integrity or theirs, no longer believing the untruths of those in authority. Become your own authority and live in the light of your own truth. Okay, I have to go swim now. Laura, sorry. Damn it, I always do that. So, you know what's really interesting is that yesterday and the day before we got, or when was it? Okay, well, whatever. We got the Pendragon. We got the Pendragon with the Dawn Watcher. And then we get the Pendragon with the Sovereign. And as I read this about the Sovereign, I mean, just the way that this starts, Is Spaceball still here, or did he have to go to his party? I think he had to go to his birthday party. It is not our desire to possess power, but to radiate it out in ever increasing waves, sending these seedlings of empowerment into the world, taking root in all of your hearts. We do not hold on. We allow this power to extend out, to flow, and to be yours too. What is it when we're in our astrals? Okay, bye, honey. This is what we're doing when we go into these astral. We're sending out power. So this is just like another affirmation of what we're doing when we go into these astrals. We're sending love out, but this is also talking about being more having that self-confidence and the authority within yourself, the control for your own life and energy and force and empowerment and feeling that for really what it is and not shrinking back from it. Gentle power. You don't need to be, that reminds me of a quote. I think it was, what was it? The rain makes the flowers grow, not the thunder. I mean, we all have thunderous moments, but so we have again this duo, the same thing with the other cards. It was just 20202. I swear it was just 20202 on there as I'm doing this right here. Is there anybody that would like me to read about the Pendragon? The Pendragon came up the other day. That pure male energy and how to think about that pure male energy and what that's all about and all that business. And being, for men, getting into that, not shying away from that pure male energy. But, and for women, also transmuting what we may have in past experiences and how we see that really fiery, intense male energy. Yes, you would like me to read it? I figured. Just making sure. Okay, so I'll read this and then we'll wrap this up. Any more questions or anything anybody would like to say? We are not doing an astral meditation in this, in case you guys missed that, because these astrals that we're doing every day extended beyond what I ever thought they would be. And I thought if we're still doing them then, which we probably will, then we'll just do it at the same time. But now they're closed. So, and I'm actually going to go into a healing when we're done in a little bit. That's why she says it. Laura says, call me because I'm going to be doing her healing. So if you want to join us in Astral today, you may have seen the event post a little bit ago before I came on. That feed starts at 8 o'clock, at 8:30. So we're going to have a public feed at 8 o'clock, and then we're going to go into private at 8:30. Hopefully it won't be so challenging today. Please email me and answer the questions. And if you want access to the astrals, and I've written all that information out for you guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to read about the Pendragon. Pure male energy. The Pendragon speaks. I am he who is the hunter, the sage, the father, the provider, the protector. I am he who watches over his people and does his best for his family. I am he, your brother, your family, your husband, your son. I am sheer, powerful, masculine energy, and I am the lover of the goddess of the dragon fae. Together we create wholeness. Apart we wander alone and are more easily wounded, even destroyed. I have a role to care for others, to use my physical strength and to use my attributes to fight for those I love. And I will do that. I am king and emperor and God, and I care for you. Do not fear me. I would not hesitate to sweep you into my arms and hold you. I love you, but know that my role here takes me away many times from all the love and playfulness that still lives inside of me. Trust in my actions, see the truth, and choose a partner who is in action, a strong and caring, manly man. If you are a man, then this is what you must become. That true masculine hero, that being of protection. You may believe about heroic men. It is time for you to embrace your hero self and become all of who you are. Do not debase masculinity. Respect us men for what we are, and we will show you our love. We will not let you down, and we will take care of you. That is not to say you are weak. We merely ask you to receive that which we wish to give you. Let us be strong in our own way. Let us care for you, and let us warn you away from that which would hurt you. I will protect, I will provide, I will build a home, I will bring food to the table, I will build this home with my hands, and you will see the evidence of my efforts. And I will love you. This is my job, and I will never let you down. About the Pendragon. Pendragon literally translates from the Welsh as chief dragon. It was the last name of King Arthur and of his father Uther Pendragon. It means chief, and within the dragon fae energy of his name is the ability to defend and protect, to rule, and to be very strong leader. The Pendragon is a ruler amongst dragon fae, and as such, his responsibilities as well as his influence are vast. He is power, but a loving heart truly does beat beneath the fierce exterior. Above all, true and loyal, he is a faithful and passionate lover too. The Pendragon will move mountains and travel the earth and beyond to be united with his love. He will also do all he can for his offspring, even to the extent of building a foundation which will shelter them for years to come. This divinatory meanings. This card signifies pure, sheer masculine energy, and as such, it suggests issues and conditionings to do with masculine role models in your life. Maleness is somehow significant in your life when this card makes an appearance. The Pendragon can also come up with when men are facing fatherhood and responsibility for the first time. Dragons chime in and say true, real soul responsibility for the first time, or the seventh. No, for the first time. Very specifically, this is speaking. I'm getting the understanding here in a couple new ways with the Pendragon. Number one, this is also speaking to either young men or men in general that are coming online with their authentic soul selves. Even if they've had children of their own or not, they're also I guess you could say, like, attracting others to awaken as well, and feeling responsible for that in a way that maybe for some that's unexpected. Let's put it that way. It is for women a revealing card about their attitudes towards masculinity as defined by our current culture, which is very much involved in the radical process of revolution. This card often comes up when we lack or seek a strong male role model in our life. Again, this is really speaking more to the balance, the male, the female balance, like we talked about before. The whole deal with the equinox is balance. This day, there's only 2 of these days, like today, in the year, where our light and our dark of our sunlight and our nighttime is totally in balance. And more we're talking about progression and balance and release and ascension and like all that unity and love stuff is about that too. And when I was reading that, and this may come, I'm sure, out more in astral, but there was definitely a message from the Pendragon in the sense of as we've been meeting with our dragons in astral, whether in dream astral or our meditation astrals, that is him and his essence of that, the essence of the Pendragon, just as there's the essence and the spirit of Gaia there. He was saying how he's the one who comes forward. And if you're one who can hear a dragon voice, if it's slow and deep and kind of gurgly, he's saying unless it's and if especially if it feels protective and male, unless it identifies otherwise, that it is in fact the Pendragon, and that he has definitely been at the forefront now more by name in our astrals. You're having some Pendragon sovereign connection today, Nikki. Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad I read that again. They were telling me to read it anyway, but it's nice to know you guys want me to read too. I want her to call me too. You want me to call you too? Is that what you're saying? Me to call you? Okay. Oh, I didn't see that from Laura. 38 started showing up for me, 3s and 8s. Okay, so work a little bit more on, I guess, the messages when it comes to this divine masculine, feminine balance within yourself. And again, I'm going to say it, I do believe it's harder for the guys at this time. Definitely. The human male coming online, getting at 43303 at 21344. Oh my goodness. I do believe that for a fact, that the males, the gender of male, are experiencing this. I think the females are too, but I think that definitely we all are. But I think it's a little bit at this moment in time, a little bit more jarring. So please, guys, Man's here, and I'm so glad to have and hi Sean, by the way. Like how you just pop in there. Did you fall asleep last night? Males have other websites they go. She's saying, guys, with the sovereign, I know it talked about queen and this, you know, female energy, but that's for you guys too. Okay, please understand that. That this whole thing, when it talked about it is to be caretaker and an example to all. I ask you now that if you wish to be treated as royal and as sovereign in your world, you must become truly royal. Care for the others around you, walk amongst them, bear yourself with dignity and courage no matter the circumstance, and know that no small thing is too humble to be of interest to you. That's not just talking to females, and you know, this is for everybody, for the group. Being sovereign, I talk about being sovereign a lot on my website. It's so important to know what that means. Oh, and look at this, you guys. It's on page. For those of you who were around when we were going about the 1-4s and the 411s and all that business, the 4114, the whatever. This is on page 140 and 141. FYI, page 84 and 85 for the Pendragon. Number 38 and number 20. So another 2 as well. So for those of you who may have just come in, or to wrap it up, in the beginning we did a cartomancy spread. That was fun. 2, 2, 2s, a bunch of 2s, bunch of pairs. We were left with the message that for a lot of us, we came online in June. So if you're interested and you haven't seen that, please watch it back. It's pretty fun. I love playing with the cards. I gotta tell you, it's always a good time. We got, once again, Spiritual Understanding from Raziel. This keeps making an appearance. It's not a coincidence. It's for a reason. All is well. Brilliant idea. Compassion with yourself and others during this very fun, critical, sensitive, energetic, mind-altering time. And be patient. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And that's it, family. Please ask me any questions now if you have any. Please take a few moments to recognize that today is the day. Oh, there's 438. Today is a day for helping transmute, cracking out of your shell, coming out of your cocoon, releasing energies, and write some stuff down. That's the message. Write some stuff down, people. How you feel, how you want to feel, where you want to go, what you want to experience, what more you want to do. I don't know, whatever. Just write some stuff down. That's important. I don't know if any of you may have seen one of my feeds recently, and we were talking about manifestation and everybody coming online. And if you guys follow me on Instagram for the new moon / Lionsgate / where's my phone? Perseid's meteor shower in August, which also feels like years away. Literally last month. I did a post. This one here. If you guys can see that. It's 2:20:38 into our feed. So I talked about this in one of my recent feeds and how I did this on my Instagram for the new moon. It was the Lionsgate on 8/8. So it was 8/8, 8/11, and then 8/12. We had the Lionsgate, the Leo new moon, and the Perseid's meteor shower. Boom, boom, boom. There is a video of this on my IGTV, so you can see what I do here at 22:111 into our feed at 4:44 in the afternoon. I wrote, and I'll just share this with you and we'll wrap it up. I wrote, and I'll read your comments, of course, but I wrote this out in real time as I'm recording it. There's also music. There's always music. So this is what I wrote. You guys can take a look if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go follow me on Instagram. I am at INFINITE-THE, 8, energy.com. And I wrote on August 10th, so 8/10 at 11:44 p.m. The new moon was at 0%. It's 2:22 right now. I wrote, "Dear Spirit Tribe, please bring me my spirit family, my tribe incarnate, the humans the ones who are ready to love and to heal, the ones ready to feel my vibration. I am ready for you. I'll help heal you, and I'll let you heal me too. I love you already, so be it. Infinity." So I did that on the new moon at 11:44. Is when it finally, like, you know, when it's like, okay, before it gets too late in the day or the night, and then next thing you know, you're like, okay, what time is it? You're all set up about to do this, and that's what it was. I'd forgotten all about this, except for my guides reminded me the other day. And they said that little ritual that I did really helped actually send out a vibration to people that could hear it. And as things happen, we, you know, come into alignment. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but I've totally forgot about it. They were like, you know, things like this that you all do or think about, and how when you're sincerely ready for these types of things, because you don't really come into contact with your soul family that you're meant to really like work with and do a lot of your work in your second life, let's say. You don't come into alignment with them until they're more ready for you and you're more ready for them, because if you're too off, then they're like everybody else, and you'll just like come together and then part, like it happens with a lot of other people. And these types of soul-based, family-based relationships, when it comes into on a certain level, they don't do that. So, but you have to be at a certain place. And that's what a lot of this balance is, and this equinox is for, and this rest of this year before we get into our 19 year or 10 year or one or whatever, whichever way you look at it. At 4:44:27. All right, guys, I love you. You guys are the best. I like being able to come to these live chats just to communicate with others going through similar ascension stuff. I'm so happy, honey. I'm happy that you can come too. I hope that things calm down and you can come. Maybe even tonight if it's not too late for you. I know it is kind of late in the day, but it is a Saturday and we wanted to squeeze Laura in. Plus, look, it's 4:44. Nikki, have you followed me on Instagram yet? Has that already happened? I realized some people have followed me, but then I didn't know that they were from YouTube or whatever. So I was like, oh, and then I kind of caught onto that a little late. So let me know. I will put my Instagram here for those of you who, I have tree on my computer. Oh, my tree. If you guys came late, I have tree right here. Because I live in the forest and that's just not enough. Now, it's actually because they're still alive when they cut them down, obviously, and they don't want to die. So I take them home. They live for a long time. That's me. Okay, so that's me. That's my Instagram. So if anybody else here who is on Instagram, if you can follow me, please. I do stuff on Instagram. That's where I post most of my stuff. I have my website. Please check that out as well. And definitely here. Yeah, we will be back here tonight, approximately 8 o'clock. We're going to be in a live public chat for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to go into private astral chat and then meditation at, hopefully it'll be like around maybe 8:30. Everything always runs late. I know. Time flies when we're having fun and I'm hanging out with you guys. I don't mean to have 3 and 4 hour lives, but it's the way it's turned out lately. I guess we have a lot to talk about and we like spending time together and we always feel better, and the astrals are always amazing. And we got soul naked yesterday. So if anybody's interested in what that's like, I suggest that you do the 20th and then email me for access to the one on the 21st, which was last night. Absolutely one of my most favorite astrals was last night. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kind of the consensus is most people say that every single time, that it just kind of gets better and better and better. And that's the new favorite. The new one is the new favorite, but there are some that stick out more than others. And definitely last couple have been really kind of earth shattering and mind blowing for those who have done it. So I'm going to go do a healing. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk with Laura and figure out exactly when we're going to meet, because she is swimming right now. She is a lucky ducky with a beautiful pool in her backyard. I'm very, very jealous of her water access. But anyway, we will be back. Maybe she will. I don't know. She may or may not be there for the astral. She knows there's a possibility that I told her, you may be totally tired and just wanting to chill out by yourself after our healing, or you may be totally into joining. So it really all depends. But either way, I will be there. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. My doggy. She just pop up. Yeah, she'll just pop up. Bye, Nikki, Evangeline, Sean, Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, Sean. I'm glad you were able to come. Hopefully, I don't know if you were how long you were here for. If you came late. So for everybody in attendance, everybody who came, Susie and Andres and Leslie and Laura and Bailey, happy birthday again, Bailey. Love you. Hope you're having fun at your birthday party. And Sean and Evangeline and Beatrice. Who else? Nikki. How much fun. Thank you guys so much for coming and participating. The cards were amazing today. It was a little personal to a group of us, but we are doing really important work, and those for the most part were the people that were here. So anyway, I think you guys are amazing. You're back. Sorry, my uncle came by. Oh, that's okay, sweetheart. We're just actually wrapping it up. So please check out the, I don't know, now I can't remember at what point you left, but please check out the end, because I do Archangel Oracle and Dragon Fate Oracle. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again so much, you guys, for coming and being a part of this. Happy Equinox. I love you. And please contact me if you have any interest in working with me on a one-on-one basis. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. Don't forget, the key is to create, and I love you. Okay, good. And I love you already. Okay, bye, guys. That's cheap.